to the Allegheny Mountains from a different direction today. Normally we're on 33 headed across Shenandoah Mountain. Today we are actually on 48 west, heading in from the Winchester area. And so this is a completely different view, a completely different scene. It reminds you of the Shenandoah Valley, but it is a little different.
It's been an odd year to say the least. I never imagined that I'd spend so much of my video making time in West Virginia. I hope you're enjoying that as much as we are. We're continuing our West Virginia series in this part of West Virginia at Blackwater Falls State Park and Olson Tower. This video was a lot of fun to make, and I'm really looking forward to your comments. Have you ever been told about a place you just have to visit, but when you get there, it's like, meh, it's okay, and then you feel kind of crazy? Well, that's sort of the experience I'm going to be sharing in this video. But you'll definitely want to stick around to the end of this video because there's some amazing scenery in an amazing location. But first, let me tell you about Blackwater Falls State Park. I moved to Virginia back in 2018, and no sooner did we unpack our boxes, people were telling us to visit Blackwater Falls State Park over in West Virginia. After all, it is one of the most photographed venues in the state of West Virginia, and it appears on calendars, stationery, and advertisements, so says Wikipedia. Located in the Allegheny Mountains in Tucker County, West Virginia, Blackwater Falls State Park is easily accessed with camping and public facilities. So it's a nice West Virginia state park. In fact, when it comes to facilities and cleanliness, it's the best.
Blackwater Falls gets its name for obvious reasons. I mean, if you look back out there onto the waterfalls, it looks like a Blackwater waterfalls. So yeah, there you go. There's nothing hidden or mysterious there. That's its name. That was smooth.
And the falls are great. And when it comes to water spilling on rocks from great heights, we've covered our fair share of waterfalls on this channel. And you know, it's hard to compare things of beauty and nature. Listen, I've got absolutely nothing against Blackwater Falls State Park. In fact, we love the area. It really is nice, and we're looking forward to exploring more of this region in the future. But it's the fact that everyone knows about it, and that it's the most photographed? Really? This really doesn't make sense to me. There has to be a reason this state park is so popular, and it's not the falls. Okay, look, there I said it. I've got to come clean. Blackwater Falls is great, excellent, wonderful, whatever, but the most photographed venue in the state? Why?
What it is about these past several videos, but I keep having to climb thousands of stairs. It's getting a little old. But hey, this is a really nice state park. One of the nicer state parks in West Virginia. Yes, the scenery is beautiful, but I'm just talking about the upkeep of the park. It's also one of the more popular state parks here in West Virginia.
The answer started making sense, and no, it's not a conspiracy. It goes back to accessibility. Getting to Blackwater Falls is a nice drive from any direction. You're just a couple of hours or a lot less from Pennsylvania, minutes away from Maryland, and just down the road from Virginia. And it's a relaxing drive from any of these other states with some great scenery. West Virginia is one of the most beautiful states in the Union, but let's face it, you're going to have to pack a bag and plan to stay a while if you're committed to seeing some of the best West Virginia has to offer. I'm fortunate enough to live literally across two mountains from what is often called the heart of the Alleghenies in West Virginia, and it takes me more than 2 hours to get to the heart. And it's not an easy drive. It's hard on your brakes, transmission, and tires. While visiting West Virginia, you might as well leave your cell phone at home too. It really is disconnecting from the rest of the world. This makes Blackwater Falls State Park a perfect sample of the best of what West Virginia has to offer. And it really is a perfect sample for those who want to escape but simply don't have the time or maybe even money to plunge all the way into a West Virginia adventure. But there was another reason to visit this region, satisfying my obsession with Appalachian observation towers, or observation towers formerly known as fire towers. And just 10 minutes away from Blackwater Falls State Park stands the Olson Observation Tower. Olson Observation Tower is one of the few remaining fire towers in Monongahela National Forest. Olson is located in Tucker County at the southern end of Backbone Mountain. West Virginia and Maryland share Backbone Mountain, and it forms portions of the Continental Divide.
Maybe it's so somebody can tune in the game a little better on Sundays or Saturdays. I don't know. Maybe they're listening to our conversations, man. Yeah, I doubt it. this is Olson Observation Tower in West Virginia. And out of all the observation towers, the old fire towers in West Virginia, or anywhere in the Appalachian Mountains, this is by far the scariest. And there are a few reasons for that. First of all, the elevation, pretty impressive. And it's windy here, so much wind. And just like a high rise in a big city, this thing rocks a little bit. So that's a little scary. But the view is fantastic. Now, I'd seen somewhere in the comments where these things are locked up. I think it's a seasonal thing. Sometimes they're locked up, sometimes they aren't. It may be that they are under some kind of surveillance, which is fine with me. That keeps us safe. I was able to come up here, get inside the little box here at the top, and it is absolutely amazing. Scary, but amazing. And you definitely need to check this out when you come to this part of West Virginia. Now, how many times and how many of my videos have I shown you amazing look-offs like this in West Virginia? I'm telling you, it never gets old, and I've said this in the last video and I'm saying it now. West Virginia is absolutely beautiful, and Carol and I have only scratched the surface here in West Virginia. There's so much more to see. When we looked at our list of all the other places that we're wanting to go all over this region, we haven't even scratched the surface, so we're looking forward to bringing you even more videos in the coming future. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Bill Marion. Please click the like and subscribe button, and hey, comment, because they're always welcome. This looks like one of those places that was like on American Werewolf in London, but it's like American Werewolf in West Virginia, like a pub where you go in there and then they tell you not to go out to the marshes at night. That was the best accent I had. I don't know.